He'll be 2,000 on her. I'm an 1,800. You want me to do that now? 1,800 now too. Now, but I'm going to do that now. 18. You want me to do now?
Test 1 2, mic check 1 2, 1 2 3.
We're going to go ahead and get ready to start the 48th Annual Gelbvieh Gold Sale. We'd like to welcome everyone today, those here in attendance and those online at live auctions as well. Before we really get started, I'm going to turn over to Mallory Robinson here. She's the Executive Director of the Iowa Beef Expo. Great job they've done here, and she's got a few words to say, introduce herself, and some new projects they have going on here with the Iowa Beef Expo.
Hello, everybody. I just wanted to come by and say hi so that way you could put a face with the name. You guys will be seeing me walking through the barn and stop me, say hi, or anything like that. You're also welcome to give me a phone call anytime. I love talking about cows, or if you have any questions or concerns about the Beef Expo, feel free to give me a call. I just want to touch base on a couple of the new events that we have going on this year. We are going to be doing a Supreme Row Drive Friday, February 19th at 4:30 in the pavilion. They have already selected their 2 candidates for that, so a bull and a heifer are qualified. And we had some great sponsorships for this event that we were able to give over $10,000 worth of awards. So your champion bull and your champion heifer each will get $5,000, $2,500 going to the buyer and $2,500 going to the consignor. So we are really excited for this event, and hopefully we can bring the best of our breeds for this competition. The other event is our sale heifer for charity. So any junior member that buys an open heifer today is qualified for the sale heifer for charity, in-state or out-of-state, and they will compete right after the Supreme Row, or possibly before. They're 4:30 on Friday, and the winner will get $500, and the reserve will get $250. And like I said, in-state or out-of-state. If you're in-state, then you can show in the junior show the following day or Sunday. So like I said, we're really excited for these events, and we hope you guys have a great sale today. I just want to say thank you to Livestock Plus for sponsoring all of our sale rings. And if, like I said, anything else that you guys need, feel free to stop me or give me a call.
Thank you, Mallory. Great to have her as our Executive Director here for the Iowa Beef Expo. We'd also like to thank all the sponsors for the annual Iowa Beef Expo. If you see any of their sponsors listed in the books and on the walls, tell them thank you. They do a lot to make this happen every year, and we greatly appreciate it. As Mallory was saying, this year is the first annual Supreme Row Drive. The exhibitors today selected the 2 animals for the Supreme Row Drive. The female was Lot 5 by JGP Gelbvieh. She'll be back here for Supreme Row Drive. And the bull is Lot 22, ABCS Gelbvieh. That bull will be back here for Supreme Row Drive as well. It's great to have that this year. Our breed will compete against the other breeds for the Supreme Champion Female and Supreme Champion Bull of the 2021 Iowa Beef Expo. We also are live online today with live auctions. We'd like to welcome those people online. We do ask that if you're interested in an animal, go ahead and bid early. That way we give you a minute to bid before we sell out to the floor here. It's great to have those people online with the weather situations that we have. We do have quite a few people online. We've got some phone bids today, so be patient with us just a little bit, those of you in the seats, and give these people a chance to bid as well. We are using buyer numbers today. If you don't have one, we will use your name if necessary, but you can get your buyer numbers right outside the doors here. And settlement will be at the same place you got your buyer numbers today. When you go to settlement, please let them know if you're bringing your futurity heifers. If it's a junior heifer, going to bring a futurity heifer back, we have to fill out paperwork for that here now for those juniors to be able to show here at the Iowa Beef Expo this weekend. All help is in order on all the cattle selling. All the registrations are in order. The EPDs in the sale book at the printing or sale book are current. Now, with live real-time data through the American Gelbvieh Association, those EPDs can change a point or two here and there, so don't be alarmed if there is a little change to it as you get your registration transfers back. Trucking on your animals that you purchase here today, please let them know at settlement what your plans are. We do have to move those cattle out of here today, so we will need you to let us know what your plans are. If you're going to send them with someone else, let's make sure we get the proper paperwork done. Terms and conditions on the sale today are recommended by the American Gelbvieh Association. A copy of those can be obtained from the AGA website or contact any of the consigners here. They'll get you a copy as well. That's all the announcements we have going in. From my standpoint, I'm going to turn the mic over to J.L. Felt. We're going to have a sale.
All right, very good, Chris. Certainly a pleasure to be here today, helping me conduct the sale down ringside. A couple of the hardest working guys in the barn today just came over from the other sale, but Austin Brandt and Jared Reuter will be taking your bids out front. Of course, Chris did mention we are live online with liveauctions.tv. Kendra's running the screen over here, and so we're going to have a nice, smooth sale. We don't have a tremendous number of cattle to walk through today, but we have a tremendous amount of quality to bring at you. And we're going to be following this sale order. Hopefully everybody had a chance to pick up that. There are some supplement items that we will announce from the block here in a little bit on some of the lots, but we are going to follow that sale order. And so without any further ado, open your catalog to the lot number 2. I'm going to let Chris introduce this outstanding pick from Sicknick Cattle Company. We'll be on to selling cattle.
This is a great opportunity to go right into the Sicknick Cattle Company program. If you'll notice in your footnote there, you have the choice of fall breds, spring females, ready to breed this spring, or fall open heifers that'll be weaned this spring. Tremendous opportunity here. He's sold pick out of this before, has gone on to be a donor female for Lost River Livestock, producing some of their top bulls and females in their program. Here he's offering a pick again. There are some really nice females in this. Great opportunity. Your pick must be made by April the 15th of this spring. So whoever purchases, if you will, get with Randy and make sure you get there and get this pick made. Great opportunity. The 963 ewe cow that you see pictured there are daughters of her in this pick as well. So several of his ET calves, natural calves throughout that entire program are available in this pick. We're going to start out with lot number 2.
All right, what an opportunity right here. You've got a chance to walk in and take your pick out of the entire calf crop right there. Ladies and gentlemen, the auction's on, and tell me how much and what'll give on her here. And you bet you could have been 5,000, and now 5,000. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have set her in 3, 32 and a half, and now 2 and a half. Now 5. Now 5, 7 and a half. You could have been 4, and now 4. Now 2 and a half. 5, 4,500. 7 and a half. 5,000, and now 5,000. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 5,000, and now 5,000. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 5,000 on her, and now 5,000. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 45 bid. Need 7 and a half. That'll help you. And now 7 and a half. You could have been 5. You could have been 47.50. And now 5,000. And now 5,000. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 5,000 on it. And now 5,000. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been. Here we go. 5,000 to go. And now 5,000. You could have been 47 and a half. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 5,000. I sold it 4,750. 47.50. 114. Thank you very much. Turn to lot 1 right above it now.
Here we're going to show you the flush opportunity from Lost River Livestock in Clearbrook, Minnesota. Here's a tremendous female, the Riley cow. Terms and conditions on the flush are spelled out right there in the footnotes. The buyer receives 6 transferable embryos up to the maximum of 10. You're guaranteed 3 pregnancies. This cow right here is a super producer. She's produced some of the top-selling bulls in their program. She's produced some females that they've got in their donor program, also some females that have gone on to be donor females in other programs as well. You have a rare opportunity here, maybe the only opportunity to purchase a flush, made it to the bull of your choice right here in lot 1.
Homozygous
flush
both ways.
Of the Riley cow. She is homozygous black and homozygous polled.
Yep.
50% balancer female.
Checks every box now, Austin, right here. You bet you can see the terms and conditions right here. And we're going to sell you lot 1. You bet 5,000 on it. And now 5,000. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 5,000. And now 5,000. You could have been 3. 32 and a half. And now 2 and a half. You could have been 3. And 2 and a half. You could have been 5. You could have been 32.50. And now 2 and a half. You could have been guaranteed 6 embryos. And now 32 and a half. You could have been 2. Now 22 and a half. I know how to get there. 5. And now 7 and a half. 3. And now 3. Now 2 and a half. You could have been 5. You could have been 32 and a half. You could have been 5. You could have been 32.50. And now 2 and a half. You could have been 3. Now 2 and a half. You could have been 5. You're looking here online. 32.50. And now 2 and a half. You could have been 3. And 2 and a half. You could have been better for you. You could have been 3. Now 2 and a half. And now 2 and a half. You could have been a good opportunity right here. You're guaranteed at least 6 embryos, and she's been averaging 20 per flush. I got 3,000 bid, 32 and a half wire. And now 2 and a half. You could have been 3. Now 2 and a half. You could have been 5. You could have been 2.50. And now 2 and a half. Here we go. 32 and a half. You could have been already all done. 32.50. And now 2 and a half. But you could have been 3 and a 2 and a half. You could have been half high. Sold it right here for 3,000. Chris on order. 154. Ertl Cattle Company. Thank you very much. Now we're going to swing the door open and bring in this lot 13 real quick here.
We're going to bring in lot number 13 here. Here's a tremendous female coming to you from Ivers Family Gelbvieh, Ivers Family Farm. She's a purebred 99% Gelbvieh female. Homozygous polled. She's a right combination. Goes back to the great Ruby cow there in the maternal pedigree. Performance female. Attractive. She'll go into your junior show here. She'll work as a brood cow. Her dam is quite a great cow. She is futurity eligible, and she has genomic enhanced EPDs in the book. Lot number 13.
Wouldn't she be fun to drag around now, guys? Here's the lot 13. They brought you a great one now. Homozygous pulled, the right combination daughter, and futurity eligible she is. And you bet 7,500. And now 75. She's the kind. And now you could have been 3, 2 and a half, 5. And now 35. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have come a long time. You could have been 7 and a half. You could have been 4. And now 4. Now 2 and a half. You could have been half. Now 5, 7 and a half. You could have been 5,000. And now 5. Got to be 5. Got to be 5,000. You could have been out 2 and a half. 52, 50. And now 2 and a half. You could have been 52 and a half. You could have been half. You could have been 250. And now 52 and a half. You could have been half. You could have been 5s right here. Need 2 and a half. And now 2 and a half. But you could have been half. You could have been half. You could have been 52, 50. And now 2 and a half. But you could have been 52 and a half. Are you all down out front? 52, 50. And now 52 and a half. You could have been 5. You could have been 2. 50. You could have been half. You could have been, are you all done? And now 52 and a half. You could have been half. You could have been 52 and a half high. Sold her right here on the telephone for 5,000. Coles Bend, buyer 146. Coles Bend, thank you very much. Here's the 12 female. Here's the 12, the Colonel.
Here's an entry coming to you from JGP Gelbvieh, lot number 12. Tremendous female here. Colonel daughter goes back to the antebellum cow family there. Outstanding female here. Take a look here. Here's a female right here that can go a long way, can do a lot in the show ring. Comes from a great cow family that's great production. Take a look at the EPDs here. Cavanese, high performance. She's got marbling to go with it. It doesn't get any better, and she's futurity eligible.
She's checked every box now, guys. The Colonel daughter, homozygous black. Look at my heifer right here. You bet 5,000 and go. And I'm 5,000. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 2. You could have been 2, 2, 20, 2 and a half, 5. And I'm 500. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 2,500. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 2,500. And I'm 500. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 2,500. You could have been 5. You could have been. I set her in kind of low now, guys. Here's an opportunity, one that you can have a lot of fun on the halter with. Take her home, breed her, and make her a brood cow now. 2, 22 and a half, 5. And I'm 500. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 2,500. And I'm 500. You could have been 5. You could have been 500. You could have been 2,500. And I'm 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 25. You could have been 2 and a half, 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 2,500. And I'm 25. You could have been anybody. Look at my female right here. 2,500's all. And I'm 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 2. Now 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 2,000. Let's go. 21. And now 1. You could have been doing now 1, 2. You could have been 2, 3. You could have been 3, 4. And now 4. Now 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 2,500. You're starting to look at her. And now 2,500. Where you could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 2,500. And now 500. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been hands up. Here we go. And now 2,500. Where you could have been 5. You could have been 5. Or you could have been 25. And now 2,500. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 2,500. I sold her right there. 2,400 on her. 2,400. 110. Thank you. Here will be 9 now. Here's the Chief Justice daughter. Here's the Chief Justice daughter. Homozygous black, homozygous pole.
Entry number 9 coming to you from Sibs Gelbvieh. Purebred 99% Gelbvieh female. Tremendous female here. Chief Justice out of the Sam daughter. Tremendous EPD. She's futurity eligible as well.
Negative birth weight, low cavities, kind of a female right here now, guys. Still has the carcass merit to go right with it, and they are going to retain the one flush at their convenience, or your convenience at their expense. Here's the lot number 9. Great female right here from Sibs. I didn't tell me on her. And now 3,500 on her. And now 3,500. You could have been 35. You could have been 2, 2, 21, 2. And now 200. You could have been 2. You could have been 2. You could have been 22, 3. You could have been 3, 4. You could have been 4. Now 5. And now 2,500 over here. You could have been 5. You could have been 6. Now 7, 8. 8. And now 800, you could have been 8. Got to be 9. Now 9. Got to be 9. And now 900, you could have been 9. You could have been 9. You could have been 28, 9. Bids my way. 28, now 9. And now 900, you could have been 9. You could have, how can you tell so close? And now 900, you could have been 9. You could have been 9. Now 3. And now 3,000, you could have been 3. You could have been 3. You could have been 3,000 order. And now 3,000, you could have been 3. You could have been 3,000. Other way, you could have been 9. Now 3. And now 3,000, you could have been hands up. Here we go. 3,000. Now 1. 31, 3,100. And now 1. You could have been 1. You could have been 31. You could have been, come on, young man. 3,100. And now 3,100. You could have been 1. You might have to split those two up. 3,100's all. And now 31. You could have been 1. You could have been 3. Now 1. You could have been, don't lose her. And now 31. You could have been 1. You could have been 30. Ask her one more time. I bet she'll say yes. 3,100. And now 1. You could have been 1. You could have been 3,100. Other way, you could have been 1. You could have been 1. What do you think? And now 3,100. You could have been 1. You could have been 1. You could have been 3,100. I sold her $3,000 on her. 3,000. 1, 2, 0. Thank you. Here's the 19.
We're going to bring in lot number 19. Take a look at what we have here. Coming to you from Kirkwood Community College, 50% balancer female. She's a Silvera style out of the great Trina cow family. If you go back in that cow family, tradition carries throughout that cow family for many generations of the Trina cow family. You're getting a great cow family along with a heifer that'll be very competitive in the show ring, be great here in the futurity or the futurity there this summer.
Absolutely. I had her marked really well out in the parade now this morning. She's futurity eligible, and you talk about one that'll look good anywhere you take her. And you bet the 19 female right here, 3,500 on her. And now 3,500, you could have been 2, 2, 22 and a half, you could have been 5, you could have been 5. And now 500, you could have been 5, you could have been 5, you could have been 25, you could have been 5, you could have been 27 and a half. And now 3, and now 3,000, other word, you could have been 3, you could have been 3, you could have been 3,000. And now 3,000, you could have been 2 and a half, 32, 50. And now 2 and a half, but you could have been 3, and a 2 and a half, you could have been half, you could have been 32 and a half on her. And now 32, now 5, 35, 3,500. And now 35, 7 and a half, you could have been half, you could have been 750. And now 37 and a half, you could have been half, you could have been 37 and 4. And now 4,000, you could have been 4, you could have been 4, you could have been 4,000, other word, you could have been 4,000. And now 4,000, you could have been 4, you could have been 4, you could have, internet, you're out, got to be 4. And now 4,000, you could have been 4, you could have been 4, you could have been 4,000 on her. And now 4,000, you could have been 4, you could have been 7 and a half right here on the phone, need 4. And now 4,000, 38 and a half, help you at all, 38.50, I'll trade with you. And now 38 and a half, now 4. And now 4,000, you could have been 4, you could have been 4, you could have been 4,000. And now 4,000, you could have been 4, you could have been 4, you could have been 4,000. Now 2, you could have been 4,200. And now 42, you could have been 2, you could have been 4,200. On the where you could have been 41, that'd help you. And now 1, you could have been 1. We'll get there, 4,100. And now 1, you could have been 1, you could have been 4. Now 1, you could have been 1, you could have been 41. And now 1, you could have been 1, you could have, what do you say? And now 40, now 2. And now 200, you could have been, you got to be 2. Now, you got 2 people. Now 3, 43. Yeah, now 4, now 44. Keep them sorted out, Chris. 44, 4,400. Now 5, and now 6, and now 46, now 6. Let's see what we can do at 5,000. And now 46, and now 6. And you could have been 5, you could have been 6, you could have been, are you all down out front? 4,600, and now 4,600. You could have been 5, you could have been 600. I sold her 4,500. How's she go? Warner Beef Genetics headed to Nebraska. Thank you very much. Turn to 3.
We're going to bring in lot number 3 here. Coming to you from Russell Family Livestock. Here's the Centurion daughter. Homozygous black, homozygous polled, balancer female. She is safe due to calve February 24th to the Mighty Hot Bull. Here's an outstanding female package. She's going to have you a calf on the ground very soon. Lot 3.
Due right up there, February 24th. Now, guys, better get her home pretty quick. All right, you bet the lot 3. Good female right here. Tell me on her 3,500. And now 3,500. You could have been 35. You could have been 2, 2, 22 and a half, 5. And now 500. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 25. You could have been 5. You could have been 2,500. And now 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 25. Dud. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been dud. You could have been 5. And now 5. That's it. And now 600. You could have been 26. We're gone. And now 26, 7. You could have been 700. You could have been 7. You could have been 27. And now 700. You could have been 6. Now 700. You could have been 27. 700, and now 700 on the where you could have been 7, you could have been 27, and now 2,700, you could have been 7. You're pretty busy, Chris. 27, 2,700, and 700, you could have been 7, and now 700, you could have been 6, now 700, you could have been 7. Austin coming your way, and now 26, 700, you could have been 7, you could have been 27, and now 27. Are you all done? You could have been 700, you could have been 7, you could have been 700. Thank you. Now 28. Got to be 28. Thought we owned her. 2,800. 7's right here on the net. 2,800. And now 2,800. What do you think? And now 800. You could have been 2,800. And now 800. You could have been 7. Now 80. You could have been 8. You could have been 8. Are you all done? 2,800. I sold her on the net. 2,700. Buyer number 2220. Sold her right here on the net. 2220. Thank you.
We're going to bring in number 10. Number 10, coming to you from Gelbvieh. She's futurity eligible. Here's a fancy little heifer. She's a playbook. Goes back to the Cyclone cow in the maternal pedigree, all the way back to the Olive cow there. Outstanding female, great program. She is futurity eligible. Strong EPD strength, true Cavanese female. She is futurity eligible. Great futurity heifer as well.
Oh, yeah, look at the EPD profile here now, guys. You talk about one that'll turn into a great cow. Here she is, the lot 10. And you bet, all right, tell me on her, 2,500. And now 25, you could have been 25. Look at the volume and the depth in that cow. And now 25, you could have been 15, 17 and a half. And now 17 and a half, but you could have been 17 and a half. You could have been 17, 50. And now 2, you could have been 2, you could have been 2, now 2 and a half. And now 2 and a half, but you could have been 22 and a half. You could have been half, you could have been 250. And now 22 and a half, but you could have been 2, now 2 and a half. Now 5. Oh, you got to be 5. Didn't get in. 5, 7 and a half. And now 7 and a half. You could have been half. You could have been 750. And now 7 and a half. Now 3. Now 3. Now 3,000. And now 3,000. Internet. You didn't make it. Got to be 3. You could have been 3. You could have been 3,000 on her. And now 3,000. You could have been 3. You could have been 3,000 all. And now 3,000. You could have been 3. You could have been 3. You could have been 7 and a half. 3. And now 3,000. You could have been. Here we go. 3,000 on her. And now 3,000. You could have been 3. You could have been. Are you all done? You could have been 3. You want back in. And now 3,000. You could have been 3. You could have been 3,000. I sold her 27.50 right there. 27.50. 130. Thank you. Here's the 7 lot.
We have lot number 7 coming in from ABCS Gelbvieh. She is a 67% balancer female. She is homozygous polled. She's an alumni daughter out of the Wayland cow. Goes back to collateral in the maternal pedigree. She's futurity eligible. Outstanding heifer with a lot of depth of body. Going to be a great cow here too.
Really good heifer coming in right here, the lot 7, the alumni. And, yes, she is homozygous polled and futurity eligible. And you bet 3,500 on her. And now 3,500. You could have been 2, 22 and a half, 5. And now 500. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 2,500. And now 500. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 2,500. Where you could have been 5. You could have been 5. You could have been 2,500. And now 500. You could have been 5. You could have been 5. And I know how to get there. 15, 17 and a half. And now half. Now 2. And now 2,000. You could have been 2. You could have been 2,000. And now 2,000. You could have been 2. You could have been 2. You could have been 2,000. Where you could have been 2. Now 1. Now 1. 21. Now 2. And now 200. You could have been 2. You could have been 2. Now 3. And now 300. You could have been 3. You could have, let's see, 3. You could have been 3. You could have been 3, 4. And now 4. You could have been 4. Now 5. Now 5. Now 6. And now 600. You could have been 600. You could have been 5. You could have been 6. You could have been 5. You could have been 600. And now 600. Internet, you didn't get in. I had 24 right there. Yeah, I had 24. Internet, you had to be 2,500. 25, 20, you didn't get in. 24's bid, 25 on her. And now 25, don't lose that good female for a few hundred. And now 2,500, you could have been 4's up there, need 5. And now 500, you could have been 5, you could have been hands up. Here we go, 2,500. And now 5, you could have been 5, you could have been 2,500. I sold her way up top, 2,400. 129, doing a good job. Here should be 15.
Here comes 15 from Bankin Farms. 75% balancer female. She's homozygous polled. Out of the great Anissa 921U cow. This Anissa cow family is tremendous. Here's a female out of her that will go on to be a great cow herself. True Cavanese, and she's futurity eligible.
Oh, here she is. She's the Blues Impact now. Homozygous pulled female right here. I just had her marked complete now. You talk about a good one right here. She is lot 15, the number to buy. 3,500 on her. And now 3,500. You could have been 35. You could have been 15, 17, 2. And now 2, now 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half. You could have been 3. And now 3,000. You could have been 3. Now 1, 31, 32. You could have been 2. You could have been 32. And now 200. You could have been 2. You could have been 31, 2. You could have been 2. You could have been 31, 2. And now 200. They all found her 3,200. And now 200. You could have been 31, 2. You could have been 2. You could have been 1, 2. And now 31, 2. You could have been 2. Are you all done? 32, 3,200. And now 3,200 on a better female right here. 31, 2. And now 200. You could have been 2. You could have been 3,200. You could have been 2. You could have been 32s all. And now 200. You could have been around the ring one time. You could have been 31, 3,200. And now 200. You could have been 2. You could have been 2. You could have been 3,200. I sold her 3,100 on her. How's she go? 3,100. 118. Thank you all. Here should be 17.
Here comes 17. Here's a purebred, 99% Gelbvieh female. Coming to you from Martin's Gelbvieh. Out of the future investment, going back to the Middle Creek Star in the maternal pedigree. Here's a really, really good purebred female from Martin's Gelbvieh. She's futurity eligible.
Cavanese and Growth right here. Good combination. And you bet tell me on her. Look at her carcass merit as well. All right, the lot 17 female. Tell me on her 2022 and a half. And now 2, not 2 and a half. But I'm having it been 2, not 2 and a half. You're going to have it been 15, 17, 50. And now 17 and a half. You're going to have it been 17 and a half. You're going to have it been 17, 50. And now 17 and a half. You're going to been 15, 1600. And now 16. Now 17, 1700 on the word. Going to been 17. And now 1700 on the word. Going to been 1700. You're going to been 1700. And now 17, we got new male on her. 12 and a half, 1300. Let's go. And now 1300, a better female right here. 1300. And now 1300, you could have been 1300. Now 14, 1400. Now 15. And now 1500, you could have been 1500. You could have been 1500. And now 14's up here. Need 1500 on her. And now 15 on a better female right here. Look at the length of body. Look at the EPD profile on her now, guys. 1500. And now 1500, you could have been 14, 1500. And now 1500 on the word. Could have been 1500. You could have been hands up. Here we go. And now 1500 on the word. Could have been 14, 1500. And now 15. Are you all done? You're going to have been 1500. You're going to have been 1500. I sold her right here on the block. 1400. 1-5 to the buyer. Thank you. Here should be the 8. Here should be lot 8 now, guys.
Here comes another purebred 99% Gelbvieh female from Dykstra family, Gelbvieh. Traction, Rhonda, Sam, New Direction combination. She's going to be a maternal female through and through. Great EPD profile. She's set to make a great cow for you.
You bet. Long, smooth made female right here. And tell me on her, you're gonna be 2,000. And on 2,000, you're gonna be 2. Let's y'all bid 1,000, 12 and a half. Hey, you're gonna be 12 and a half, 13, 1400. And now 14, 1500. You're gonna be 1500. We're gonna be 1500s all. And now 1500, you're going to be 14, 15 wire. And now 1500, you're going to be 1500, you're going to be 1500. And now 1500 on the word, you're going to be 1500, you're going to be 14, 1500. And now 1500 on the word, you're going to be 1500, you're going to be 1600. And now 16, bless you, you're going to be 1600. And now 1600, you're going to be 15, 1600 here. And now 16, your other man went back in 1600s all. And now 1600, you're going to be 15, 16 wire. And now 1600, you're going to be 1600, you're going to be, are you all done? 1600. And now 1600 on the word, you're going to be 15, 1600. I said no, sold her 1500 on her. 1500. 1, 1, 2. You bet. Thank you. Here's the 5.
We're going to bring in number 5 coming to you from JGP Gelbvieh. Take a look at our female here. Here's the female that was selected as our representative for female in the Supreme Road Drive. She's a 25% balancer female, homozygous black. She's out of the great Leanne cow family. Entry number 5, update on your supplement sheet.
Yep.
She is safe due to calve October the 16th to the Civil War bull.
Yep.
So she is bred due to calve this fall, futurity eligible.
Yep, and here's your Supreme Road candidate now, ladies and gentlemen. She's a good one due to calve there November the 16th to Civil War, and tell me on her. And you bet 5,000 on her. Come back to the sale, Jared. And now 5,000, you're going to bid 5, you're going to bid 5, you're going to bid 2, 2, 22 and a half, 5. And now 5, you're going to bid 5, you're going to bid 7 and a half, you're going to bid half, you're going to bid 750. And now 7 and a half, you're going to bid half, you're going to bid half, you're going to bid 2750. And now 7 and a half, you're going to bid half, is now 3, now 3, now you're going to bid 3. And now 3,000, you're going to bid 3, you're going to bid 3,000 on her. And now 3,000, you're going to bid 3, you're going to bid 3, you're going to bid 3,000s all. And now 3,000, you're going to bid 28 and a half. I'll trade with you. And now 28 and a half, you're going to bid half, you're going to bid 28.50. And now 8 and a half, you're going to bid half, you're going to bid 28 and a half here. And now 3, and now 3, and now 3,000, you're going to bid 3, you're going to bid 3,000. And now 3,000, you're going to bid nets in, barns out, got to be 3. And now 3,000, you're going to bid 8 and a half, you're going to bid 3, you're going to bid 3, you're going to bid 3,000 here. And now 3,000, you're going to bid 3. You want to do 29? That help you? I'll try and. Oh, you got 3,000, even better. Now 1. And now, Jared, you got to be 31. And now 3,100, you're going to be 3. Now 1, you're going to be 1, you're going to be 31. And now 1, you're going to be 1, you're going to be 3,100, you're going to be 3,100. And now 31. She's going to look pretty good on that Supreme Row now, folks. 3,100's all I'm asking. And now 1, you're going to be 3. Now 1. And now 1, you're going to be 31. Are we all done? You're going to be 1, you're going to be 1, you're going to be 3,100. I sold her right here on the net, 3,000. 2204. John Burbank. Thank you very much, John. Here's the 4 female.
Here's entry number 4 from Russell Family Livestock. 42% balancer female. She's homozygous polled. Here's the Smoke and Mirrors daughter. She is safe due March the 6th to the High Definition Bull.
She's a little bit like Randy Sicknick. She's a little shy.
She's lot number 4 in the ring.
Here she is. She's kind of worth waiting for now. Homozygous pulled and safe and due up March the 6th now with the high definition baby. All right, your lot number 4. And you're going to be, you betcha. And 5,000 on her. And I'm 5. You're going to be 2, 22 and a half. And I'm 2 and a half. But I'm going to be 2. And 2 and a half. But I'm going to be 250. And I'm 22 and a half. You're going to be 15, 17 and a half. Let's go. And I'm 17. Not 2. Got to be 2. Going to be 2,000. And I'm 2,000. You're going to be 2. You're going to be 2. You're going to be 2,000. 2 and a half. Didn't you get in, Austin? 22.50. And I'm 2 and a half. But I'm going to be 2. Not 2 and a half. 21. Not 2. And I'm 21. 2. You're going to be 2. You're going to be 2,200 on the where you're going to be 2. And I'm 2,200. You're going to be 2. You're going to be 2. You're going to be 22. 3. And now 300. You're going to be 3. You're going to be 3. You're going to be 3. Not 4. And now 400. You're going to be 4. You're going to be 4. You're going to be 2,400. And now 4. Now 5. Now 5. 25. 2,500. You're going to be 5. You're going to be 5. And now 5. 6. You're going to be 2,600 on the where you're going to be 600. And now 2,600. You're going to be 5. You're going to be 600 here. And now 600. Are you all done out front? You're going to be 25. You're going to be 6 here. And now 2,600. You're going to be thanks for the help. 25. 600. I sold her 2,500 on her 2,500. 101. Thank you. This should be 14 that'll be coming in next.
We have lot 14 coming in from Herrick Gelbvieh. She's futurity eligible. 49% balance or female. Here's the Cyclone out of the In Focus back to the Good Night. True cow families all the way back through this pedigree. Futurity eligible. 14.
You talk about a first-class pedigree now. Grid topper and In Focus. Negative birth weight female right here. Look what they brought to town. And the lot 14 heifer right here. You bet 2,000 on her. And on 2,000, you're going to be 2. You're going to be, yes, she is futurity eligible. And on 2,000, you're going to be 1,000, 12 and a half. You're going to be half. You're going to be 12. You're going to be 1,400. And on 14, 15, 16. And on 1,600 on the where you're going to be 1,600. You're going to be 15, 1,600. And on 1,600 on a better female right here. 1,600's all. And on 1,600, you're going to be 15, 1,600 on the where you're going to be 15, 1,600. And on 1,600 on the where you're going to be 1,600. Long-bodied, good female right here. And on 1,600's all. And on 1,600, you're going to be hands up. Here we go. And on 15, 1,600 on the where you're going to be 1,600 here. And on 1,600, you're going to be 50. Got to be missing somebody on a better female. And she's got grid topper on the top of her pedigree, in focus on the bottom. Negative birth weight, kind of a female, futurity eligible. Got the halter working, broke already. Ready to go to the show. 15, 1,600. And now 1,600, you're going to be 15, 1,600. And now 1,600 on the where you're going to be 1,600. You're going to be 1,600 here. And now 16, do it, Jared. You're going to be 1,600. You're going to be 1,600. And now 1,600, you're going to be open the gate outside. You're going to be 1,600. And now 1,600, you're going to be 1,600. I sold her right there, Jared. 1,500. 126. Okay, this should be 16.
We have number 16 coming in from Bankin Farms. Here's the Sandhills out of the Anissa 921 cow. Be a half sister to the lot 15 heifer we sold up here a little bit ago. She's futurity eligible as well. Strong female, strong cow family here in lot 16.
Yep, and the catalog correction, her calving age direct is a plus 12. It's a plus 12 with a 0.5 on that birth weight. The Sandhills daughter, homozygous pulled. She is the lot number 16 female. And tell me on her, you're going to be 2,500. And now 2,500, you're going to be 12 and a half. You're going to be 1,500. And now 1,500, you're going to be 16, 17, 1,800. And now 18, not 2, going to be 2, going to be 2,000. Now 1, and now 1, now 2, you're going to be 2, you're going to be 3, you're going to be 3, you're going to be 2,300. And now 300, you're going to be 4, you're going to be 4, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 25. Say it. And now 600, now 7, you're going to be 7. Internet, you didn't make it 27. Now 8, and now 8, now 9 to 9, you're going to be 2,900, and now 9, you're going to be 9. Internet, you didn't make it, got to be 9, 2,900, and now 8, now 9, you're going to be 9, you're going to be 9, 3, you're going to be 3, you're going to be 3,000, and now 3, now 1, 31, 3,100, you're going to be 1, you're going to be 1, you're going to be 3,100, and now 3,100, you're going to be 31, 2, and now 200, you're going to be 2, you're going to be 2, you're going to be 33, and now 300, you're going to be 3,300, you're going to be 3, you're going to be 3, you're going to be 3,300, and now 3,300, you're going to be, what do you say, Internet, 3,300, and now 33,4, and now 400, you're going to be 4, you're going to be 4, you're going to be 34, 5, and now 500, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 3,500, where you're going to be 5, and now 5, and now 5, 3,500, and now 35, you're out online, give me 5, 3,500, and now 5, you're going to be 5, you're going to be, are you all done, Kentucky, 3,500, and now 35, here we go, 34, 5, and now 500, you're going to be 5, now 6, and now 600, you're going to be 3,600, where you're going to be, you're going to be 3,600, and now 36, now 7, and now 700, you're going to be 3,700, and now 3,700, you're going to be, what do you say on the Internet, 3,700, and now 700, you're going to be 7, you're going to be 6, 7, and now 700, you're going to be 7, you're going to be 7, here we go, 3,700, and now 7, are you all done online, you're going to be 700, you're going to be 7, you're going to be 700, I sold her 3,600, right in there in the barn, 3,600. 132. Thank you both. This should be 6 now.
Lot number 6 coming in, homozygous black, homozygous polled, 80% Gelbvieh female, coming from Russell Family Livestock. Here's the X Factor daughter out of the Nakoma cow, goes back to Mr. Extra Wonderful, Miss Wonderful, your national champion there. Futurity eligible, coming from a great program. She's sired by the past Balancer Bull Futurity champion. Lot 6.
Here's the homozygous both ways X Factor daughter. And you bet what a set of females they walk to town now. And you bet tell me on her 2,000. And on 2,000, you're going to be 2, you're going to be 2, you're going to be 1,000, 12 and a half, you're going to be half, you're going to be 12.50. And on 12 and a half, but I'm having to be 12 and a half, you're going to be half, you're going to be 12.50. And I'm having to be half, you're going to be 12 and a half here. And about 11. Let's go. Now 11, now 12. And on 12, you're going to be 1,300, you're going to be 13, 14, 15. And on 15, 1,600, you're going to be 1,600, you're going to be 1,600 here. And on 1,600, you're going to be 15, 1,600. We're going to be 1,600 all. And now 1,600, you could have been 15, 1,600. And now 1,600, you could have been 15, 1,600. And now 1,600 on the world on a better female right here, 1,600. And now 1,600 on the world, don't lose her. Now 17. And now 18. Now 1,800. Fire right back, 1,800. And now 1,800 on the world, 17, 1,800. You could have been already all down, 1,800. And now 1,800 on the you could have been hands up. Here we go, 1,800. And now 1,800 on the world, could have been already all through, 1,800 on the world, could have been 1,800. I sold her 1,700 on her, 1,700. 106. Good job, young man. Good job. You can sort them for me. Here's the lot 11.
Lot 11 coming in from Sibs Gelbvieh. Here's the futurity eligible red heifer coming from Sibs, purebred 99%. Gelbvieh female. She goes back to the Silver Dollar and Revolution in the maternal pedigree, sired by the Kicking Horse sire on the top side, coming from Sibs Gelbvieh, lot 11.
Deep-bodied, high-volume female right here, homozygous polled. Look at the growth numbers on her, 93 and 146. And put some carcass with it right there is a good package. The lot 11 female. And you bet, tell me on her, 3,500. And on 35, you're going to be 1,000, 12 and a half, 1,500. And on 15, 1,600 on the word, you're going to be 1,600. You're going to be 1,600. Here's 17, 17, 1,800. And now 18, 19, 2. And on 2,000, you're going to be 2, you're going to be 2, you're going to be 2,000 on the word, you're going to be 2. Now 1, you're going to be 21, 2. And on 2, you're going to be 2, you're going to be 2,200. You're going to be 3, 4. And on 2,400, you're going to be 4, you're going to be 4, you're out, Jared, got to be 4. And on 400, you're going to be 4, and on 5, now 500, you're going to be 5. And on 500, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 2,500. And on 500, you're going to be internet's in at 4, need 5. And on 500, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 2,500. And on 5, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 500, you're going to be 4, and on 5, 6. And on 600, you're out on line 2,600. And on 600, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 6, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 2,600 here. And on 2,600, we're going to be, you're going to be 26. You want her any more on the net? And on 2,600, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 6 here. And on 600, you're going to come along internet 2600. And on 600, you're going to be 5. You're going to, here we go, 2,600. And on 5, you're going to be 6. You're going to be 5. You're going to be 2,600. I sold her 2,500 right there in the front row. 2,500. 1, 2, 0. Thank you.
Here we go with lot number 18. Lot 18 coming from Martin's Gelbvieh. Purebred 93% Gelbvieh female. Homozygous black. Total outcross here for you. She's futurity eligible and genomic enhanced EPDs as well. Outcross female, purebred.
Oh, good female coming late in the day. And you bet have fun with her on the halter, wouldn't you? And you bet the lot 18 heifer right here, 2,000 and go. And on 2,000, you're going to be 2, you're going to be 2, you're going to be 1,000, 12 and a half. And on 10, 12 and a half, you're going to be 13, 14, 1,500. And on 1,500, you're going to be 1,500, you're going to be 15 and 16, 1,600 on her. And on 16, what do you think? You're going to be 1,600 here, now 17. And on 1,700, you're going to be 1,700, you're going to be 17. Now you're going to be 17. Can you walk her around just a little bit? They didn't get here early and watch her walk. They just like to watch her move. You bet. What do you think? 1,700. And now 1,700, you're going to be 1,700. Thank you. Now 18. And now 1,800, you're going to be 1,800. You're going to be 17, 1,800. And now 1,800, you're going to be 1,800. On the word, you're going to be 17, 1,800 here. And now 1,800 on the word, you're going to be already all done. Here we go. 1,800. And now 1,800 on the word, you're going to be 17, 18. Here we go. And now 1,800 on the word, you're going to be 17, 1,800. I sold at 1,700. 101. Thank you.
We're going to move right into the bulls here. Lot number 20 will be our first bull to sell from Hot Beef Cattle Company. Here's the concealed weapon son. If you'll notice on your supplement sheet, he is homozygous polled. Current weight 1,575, 41.5 centimeter scrotal, 16.81 on his ribeye. This is lot 20, homozygous polled.
Oh, you talk about one that'll put some beef into a set of calves now, guys. Here he is, the homozygous polled, lot number 20. He's the concealed weapon, an agony birth weight, big-time growth bull right here. Weighed 1575 a year, and you bet, lot 20. And the bull sale's underway. Yeah, if he's able to, spin him around one time. And you bet, big bull right here. You bet you're going to been 3,500. And now 3,500, you're going to be 3,500, you're going to be 17, 15, 17 and a half. And now high, you're going to be 17, 2, you're going to be good, you're going to be 2, now 1, you're going to be 2,100. And now 1, now 2, you're going to be 2, 3, you're going to be 3, you're going to be 23, 4, 5. And now 5, 6, and now 7, now 7, you're going to be 8, you're going to be 8, 9, 9, you're going to be 3. And now 3, now 1, 31, 2, you're going to be 2, you're going to be 33. And now 3, 5, you're going to be 3,500, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 35. And now 5, 6, and now 600, you're going to be 3,600, you're going to be 6, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 600 here. And now 3,600, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 3,600's all. And now 3,600. You're going to be 5, you're going to be 6, you want him anymore? 3,600, and now 7, you're going to be 700, you're going to be 7, and now 3,700, you're going to be 7, you're going to be 7, you're going to be 37, now 8, and now 800, you're going to be 3,800, you're going to be 8, you're going to be 3,800, and now 3,800, you're going to be, Chris, your section's out wherever you're at, 3,800, and now 3,800, you're going to be 8, you're going to be 3,800, and now 37,800, you're going to be, here we go, 3,800's all, and now 38, now 9 and 9, you're going to be 3,900, you're going to be 9, and now 9 and 9, you're going to be, oh, don't lose him, 3,900, and now 900, you're going to be 9, you're going to be 9, you're going to be 3,900, and now 3,900, you're going to be 9, you're going to be 9, you're going to be 39, are you sure? And now 39, you're going to be, thanks for the help, I sold that bull, 3,800 on him, 3,800. 104, thank you. Good bull right there. Here's the 23.
Here we come with 23. Here's a purebred homozygous polled red bull. Here's the right combination bull out of the great Ruby cow. This cow family is tremendous. Right combination, up-and-coming bull bred in Canada, sweeping throughout the United States with a lot of great cattle. Lot number 23 coming from Ivers family.
Oh, you talk about a long, clean-made bull right here. Lot 23, the number to buy. Yes, he is homozygous polled, right combination. And you bet 5,000 on him. And I'm 5,000. You're going to be 2, 22 and a half, 5. And I'm 5, 7, 53, 2 and a half, 5, 37 and a half, 4. And I'm now 2 and a half, 42 and a half. You're going to be 5, you're going to be 5. And I'm 4,500. You're going to be 5, 7 and a half. You're going to be 5, you're going to be 47, 50. And I'm 7 and now 5,000. You're going to be 5, you're going to be 5,000. And I'm 5,000. You're going to be 7 and a half. You're going to be 5, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 5,000. All, and I'm 5,000, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 5, are you all done? 5,000 on him, and I'm 5,000, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 47 and a half bid, need 5, and I'm 5,000, 48 and a half, I'll trade with anybody that wants to, and I'm 48 and a half, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 48, 50, and now 8 and a half, you're going to be 5, you're going to be good, you're going to be 48, 50, and now 8 and a half, you're going to be 7 and a half, you're going to be 8, 50, are you all done? 48 and a half on him, and now 8 and a half, you're going to be 5, you're going to be half high, sold that bull, 47.50, Chris on order, 148. West End Gelbvieh going to Minnesota. Thank you very, very much.
We're going to bring in lot number 22. Here's a really attractive bull right here coming from ABCS Gelbvieh, 44% balancer bull, homozygous black. Look at the volume and meat in this bull. He's ready to go to work. Low birth weight bull, Calvinese bull, heifer bull, however you want to put it, along with performance. Take a look at your supplement sheet on the bull. He weighs 1205. 41 centimeter scrotal, outstanding bull here from ABCS Gelbvieh.
Yep, and he will be the Supreme Row participant. Yep. You bet he will be. The lot number 22 bull right here. What a good bull. Look at the EPDs here. And you bet 5,000 on him. And I'm 5,000. And I'm 5,000. You're going to be 2, 22 and a half. You're going to be 5. And I'm 5. You're going to be 5. You're going to be 7 and a half. You're going to be 3. And I'm 2. And you're going to be 2 and a half. And I'm 5. Now 35, 7 and a half, 4. And I'm 4,000. You're going to be 4. You're going to be 4. You're going to be 4. Now 2 and a half. And I'm 42 and a half. But you're going to be 42 and a half. You're going to be half. You're going to be 41. That help you. And now 141, 4,100. You're going to be 1. You're going to be 1. You're going to be 4's bid. Need 1. And now 4,100. Where you're going to be 1. You're going to be 1, you're going to be 4,100, and now bone, you're going to be 1, you're going to be better bull right here, 4,100, and now bone, you're going to be 1, you're going to be hands up, here we go, 4,100, and now bone, you're going to be 1, you're going to be 4,100, you're going to be 1, you're going to be 100, I sold that bull, 4,000, way up top, 4,000, 1, 2, 9, thank you.
Okay, we're going to bring in lot 21 here. Here's another bull from Hot Beef Cattle Company. This bull on your supplement, he's homozygous black, homozygous polled, 42 centimeter on his scrotal, 17.6 on his ribeye. He's another concealed weapon. Cavanese bull with a lot of performance in him in lot 21, Hot Beef Cattle Company. Homo black, homo polled on your supplement.
Oh, my. You want to put some carcass in a set of calves. Here he is, the lot number 21. He's a thick-made beef bull right here in a concealed weapon. And, yes, he is homozygous both ways. And you better tell me on him 5,000. And now 5,000, he could have been 5, he could have been 2, 22 and a half, but I'm having it been 250. And now 22 and a half, but I'm having it been 2, now 2 and a half, he could have been 22 and a half on him. And now 2 and a half, but I'm having it been 2, 1, 2,100. And now 1, you could have been 1, you could have been 2,100. Where you could have been 1, you could have been 1, you could have been 2,100. And now 1, you could have been 1, you could have been 21. You could have been 2, now 1, you could have been 1, now 2, and now 2, now 3, now 300, you could have been 3, you could have been 4, now 5, you could have been 600, and now 600, you could have been 7, you could have been 7, now 8, you could have been 8, you could have been 800, you could have been 8, now 9, you could have been 9, 3, and now 3,000, you could have been 3, you could have been 3, you could have been 3,000, and now 3,000, you could have been 8's bid, need 3, you could have been 3, you could have been 3,000 on it, and now 3,000, you could have been 3, you could have been 8's right there in the front row, need 3, and now 3,000, you could have been 3, you could have been 29, I'll trade with you, and now 9, you could have been 9, you could have been 2,900, where you could have been 9, you could have been 9, you could have been 29, and now 900, you could have been 2,900, you could have been already all done 2,900, and now 9, you could have been 8, now 9, you could have been 9, you could have been 2,900. I sold that bull, 2,800 on him, 2,800. 1, 2, 7, thank you. Here should be
Here's
24.
lot 24 coming in. Lot 24 coming from Ivers family and Colton Ivers. 69% balancer bull. He's homozygous polled. If you look here, true heifer bull. True heifer bull. Minus 4.8 on his birth EPD. A 20 on Cavanese direct. Here he is, homo polled, lot 24.
You bet Cavanese plus growth right here now, fellas. He's a negative 4.8 on that birth weight. Still weaned off of mama at 781 pounds. And you bet you're going to be 3,500 on him. And now 3,500, you're going to be 2, 22 and a half, you're going to be 5. And now 500, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 2,500, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 2,500. And now 500, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 2,500, you're going to be, well, 3. And now 23, 4. And now 4, now 5. And now 500, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 2,500, where you're going to be 5, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 2,500, and now 5, now 600, you could have been 2,600, where you're going to be 6 here, and now 600, you could have been 5, you could have been 6, you could have been 5, you could have been 2,600's all, and now 2,600, where you're going to be 25, you could have been 6 here, and now 2,600, you could have been 6, now 700, you could have been 7, you could have been 27, and now 7, you're out on the phone, got to be 700, you could have been 7, you could have been 7, you could have been 27, and now 700, you could have been 7, you could have been 7, now 8, and now 800, you could have been, come on, internet, 2,800, where you're going to be 2,800, and now 2,800, you could have been 7, now 8, you could have been 8, you could have been 8, you could have been 2,800, and now 800, you could have been 7, now 8, now 9 and 9, you could have been 2,900, and now 9 and 9, you could have been 9, you could have been 9, you could have been 2,900, you could have been 9 on him, and now 900, you could have been 9, you could have been now 3, and now 3,000, you could have been 3, you could have been 3, you could have been phones in, internet's out, got to be 3, and now 3,000, you could have been 3, you could have been 3, you could have been 3,000, where you could have been 3, did you get it? Now 1, and now 1, 31, 3,100, you could have been 1, you could have been 1, you could have been 3,100, and now 1, you could have been 1, you could have been 3,100, you could have been 1, you could have been 32, and now 200, you could have been fire right back, internet 3,200, and now 200, you could have been 2, you could have been 31, 2, you could have been 2, you could have been 3,200, now 3, and now 3,300, you could have been 3, you could have been 3, you could have been 3,300, and now 3,300, you could have been 3, you could have been 3,300, and now 3,300, you could have been 3, you could have been 3, you could have been 32.3, and now 3,300, you could have been 3, you could have been 3, you could have been 300. I sold him 3,200 right there on the internet, 3,200. 22.18's the buyer, 22.18. Going to Minnesota. Thank you, Amanda.
That's our last lot today. We thank everybody for coming. All the buyers, if you would, make settlement right out here at the settlement table. Get your health papers. Get your vehicle pass to get you out the gate with cattle. Also, let them know how you're going to truck your cattle or who's hauling them, please. And if you have any questions, see us right there at the settlement table. We greatly appreciate it.